back. Welcome, everyone. I'm Nala for Power, and we're playing some more Disco Elysium today. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. I know I am. Actually, sorry, I just realized that my chat box is all borked. Is it working on Twitch's website? Yeah, it should be working over there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and we want to do Twitch integration. Do. Oh. Okay. For all of your sake, and certainly not for mine, let's go over what we've accomplished. So we had this whole big side track sort of quest with the club boys and Egghead, wonderful Egghead, where these guys wanted to use like this old abandoned church as a club, but there was like a scientist doing research there because they were studying this like weird like tear in the universe where there was like you couldn't make any sound, and so you found this crazy spot where there's like no noise, and it was sort of supernatural and weird and creepy and awesome, and so far nothing's come of it, but I hope we get something out of it. And anyhow, now they're starting a nightclub at the church. Probably visit them tonight. And as far as like the murder mystery, so there's the guy who was lynched, and he was a mercenary that was lynched, and we know that like the Hardy Boys did it, who are a dock workers union, but we're trying to like figure out like who specifically like did any of the killing or hanging, and we're doing a decent job in getting under their skin. Sort of the way they're trying to justify it is by saying like, hey, that mercenary guy raped this girl, but the girl's like, he did not rape me, we were very much dating and a thing, and the Hardy Boys do not like that. The main guy, Titus, almost definitely has a thing for that girl and is super jealous and misogynist and creepy about it. Love to see it. So, but for that, we need to wait for that check to unlock. Need to get a paintbrush. Oh, we can call the library. Yeah. We've randomly found another dead body. So, and the dead body had a library card on it. So we're gonna call the library. Frosty, welcome. Sorry, my chat on OBS is being weird. I don't want you to get silenced again. Oh no. Sorry, because the chat on OBS was weird, but I thought it would show up on Twitch, but apparently it didn't. Okay. So yeah, so that's the first message I'm seeing. Wow, that's frustrating. Okay. Where's my other? No. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't show anything. That's super weird. Like even on like just Twitch's page. Yeah. But yeah, how are you doing? How's your Tuesday going, Frosty? Okay, Hardy Boys will be back. Also, if anyone else has said hello in chat, hello. I'm sorry I wasn't able to see it. Where are we going? We're calling library.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Excuse me.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
Oh, excuse me. Wrong tube. Ooh.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Mejan, a reader.
Billy Majon, you said.
Oh, I said it right.
Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database. Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Oh, you got your second COVID shot. Congratulations. I hope you don't get sick from it. I got pretty bad muscle pain from it, but that was about it. Oh, who are we going? So he found Billy Majon's home address.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20.
You beat Frida! Congratulations! Dude, I bet. Were you able to celebrate? I hope you celebrated. Okay, Cape Side Apartments. Do you have any other information on Billy Majon?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Dude, I bet. That's what bosses do to you. I think the most rage-inducing a boss has ever been for me, though, is the night on the bridge in Sekiro. That was the hardest fucking fight. So happy when I beat it. That's probably the, from soft boss that was the absolute hardest for me. Oh, man. It's a fun one.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes. Okay, if it was the police, she stopped.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Oh, you're gonna do Dark Souls 1 after 3. Yeah, I want to play Dark Souls 1 eventually, but I don't have any plans for it yet. Might do it in, November. Because October is gonna be... At least the beginning of October is gonna be Metroid Dread. And then rest of October would be probably other spoopy games. I know, because we're already in August now. I gotta finish this, and I have no idea how long this game takes. And then I got Blasphemous. I got Salt and Sanctuary. I was hoping to also play Super Metroid sometime in September. The list got big after the Steam Summer Sale. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like my list is always never ending, so I have to like delineate between games that just like I want to play versus games I'm actually like committing to playing on stream, and that's the only way I keep it like measured at all. Okay, it was my colleague Marie. She said that was Billy's husband who returned it and looking for a loose Radio City 87. Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
I know, dude. Steam, it's great. I mean, especially if you don't mind waiting a year or two for the bigger games, they get very affordable.
1 second. What was he wearing? Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Okay, I have no other questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me?
Nah.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a...
Okay, going to apartment buildings. Okay, what are we looking for? Apartment 20.
You hear someone walking around inside. This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Ozed, welcome! How are you doing? Oh, that's just that exit. Okay, we don't want that. Yeah, talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check.
A weathered brown door. The number... Something smells good. Soup allons, yo. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
I know.
Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Don't knock. Just leave. You don't need this. You don't need to sad it up.
Just knock. Hello, who is it? A voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door. The police? A moment, please. Give us a moment. There's no voice acting for that. Interesting.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
She unlocks the door. Come in. The door is open. Okay, so this is, yeah, following the lead from that dead body from last time. First, we click on all the thingies. Empty pack of Red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. The same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Package of humanitarian aid macaronis. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Chalk drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Textbook for high school, mathematics. Clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. This ticking makes you anxious. Rings hollow in the room. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
Oh.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
I see. So she's nervous because they think they're coming for her.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm all right.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news? Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place.
Oof, we're gonna. So this is what I don't understand in the game, and I don't know if I'm dumb for not picking up on it or not. But like, so this check right here, it says empathy, impossible 17. Like impossible sounds like you can't get it, but when you hover over it, you have a 58% chance of passing, which doesn't sound impossible to me. But like, I don't know which thing I'm supposed to be going off of. Okay. We're gonna try. We're gonna tell her about the dead body.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
It's not a check I want to fail. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mejan, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk. Ulfkrig, welcome!
What did you say?
Yeah. I guess if there's just like a general like category for each. This game also has legendary and heroic, which I have no idea if those are easier or harder than impossible. Your husband, Victor Mejan, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like the pearls in seawater.
Oh. But
Yeah,
he was just...
Yeah, I get the DC check, but it just shows like you rolling 2 D6s. I don't know. I mean, I probably could Google it, but I don't think of it whenever I leave. Whenever I finish streaming. I'll remember eventually, and I'll Google it and find out, like, more than halfway through this game what it means.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
Oof. It's still early to say, but at first glance, it seems like he slipped and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, but what if he wasn't? Yeah. Even like the attractive-ish type people, everyone has very austere portraits in this game. Yeah. We don't know yet, but we'll let you know when the results
I
arrive.
see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Yeah, this world definitely would wear on you. It's hard to say at this
She
point.
blinks.
That
eyes
whole
light up
professional
with
non-answer.
tears
Yeah.
as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress.
There's meth. There's only meth in Egghead's water.
Here.
Oh, the lieutenant takes a handkerchief and offers it to the woman. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend? A family member? Someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
Girls.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No, take the day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her. Leave the room.
You did well.
What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I can pick up dice from the dice maker. That's much more fun. Let's do that. Yeah, there's a dice maker. And she makes dice. I think there's a lot more jobs I could think of that'd be more depressing than making dice. Just sad she has to make dice in this world and not in our current D&D extravaganza world. I swear everyone I know plays D&D. It's insane. I do too. It's fun. But it's just like what everyone started doing during COVID. Oh, I know, Old Craig. I have been tempted by many a pretty set of dice. I play D&D online with my friends in another state. There's no reason for me to have physical dice, but whew, do I want them? Oh, geez. And this is where we get out the flashlight. Yeah, 24d20. Yep.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I came to pick up my die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Hell
And
yeah.
a universal die for Wirral Untethered.
It
Look at it.
feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Hell yeah. Okay, so this is Shivers. Okay. Yeah, it's got little snowflakes. No, I want clothes. Pain threshold. Okay, those are all blue. There's that physique.
Oh, it's you again.
You feel nothing.
Aw.
If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Huh. Because we're trying to figure out why her business hasn't failed, even though every other business here has. We're not gonna start stripping in front of this poor woman.
She
We're
has
not gonna.
begun to idly clean.
See, I don't like it gave me it still highlights these checks that I just like haven't been able to do. Like I went back to her and I have nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, but I'm able to. Okay, neat. What's that? Volition. I have nothing for volition. That's okay. Oh my god, move. I'm gonna try to pick up this thing and like hurt myself and die.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
No. Looks like Guillermo le Million, the hair poster. Neat. Ooh, let's go back up here. Why not? I think there's a map we can interact with.
Several maps. The maps look old and faded.
There's a map board somewhere.
Shelves full of biography.
I guess not. Okay. Okay. So what else we got? Still gotta find a good tape for him. See if we can. What is there anything new about those secret passages yet? Ooh, why are we getting an autosave?
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not. The man ponders his cooking utensils. He looks up. Shrugging is an international sign.
What does this guy have to say to us now that we don't stay here and trash his place?
Can I help you?
Oh! Oh yeah, that random taxidermy bird we stole from a small child.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie. I saw it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Damn right.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it.
He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
We just got a Steam achievement, goodest of the good cops.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Goodbye. Who are you nerds?
Hi again, gendarme.
Oh, this guy.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Oh, one of our checks unlocked for Clausier. Might as well go try it again. Don't love that I have to click through like 4 doors to go talk to her, but that's okay. I'll do anything for Clausier.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
We're gonna look her in the eye.
Soft, light
Boom!
eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info You can't trust them anymore.
What?
Believe it.
Which ones exactly are effective? Wait, does this mean she's been lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this, she is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with her. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris.
Gunner!
It sparkles.
Welcome to stream. Yeah, it's my first playthrough and I really like it. It's definitely a little bit of a slower game for stream, but I just think it's so intriguing and the writing and the voice acting is so good. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming you've played it before. I have no idea what to expect from this game either. I have like no idea how deep I'm into it or anything or like where it's gonna go. It's very unique. Okay, so wait. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles. What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I'm so glad you're enjoying this. Yeah, I'm playing through Disco Elysium right now. I'm also playing Blasphemous, so I'll be playing some of that on Friday. If that's also your kind of game, you should check it out. Okay, which one's exactly?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy.
Sweet menthol Ziggy.
Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit.
So, yeah, I would call this an RPG, but with like conversation mechanics instead of combat, because you do have these 20 different stats. Empamov, welcome. Yeah, so you have these 20 different stats that you're managing and leveling up, and you use those to pass or fail checks in the game. But it's just the game's works out so cool because like there's the main plot, but then there's all these other different stories. So even if you like fail a check on the main story, you have all these other things you can do to increase your stats to go back and try again. It works out so cool. Oh, it's so good.
Glory, truth, softness, protect her. She wants you. I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature.
How did this happen? How did my brain become compromised to a beautiful woman? Can't relate.
I think it's safe to
wait, no.
In his defense, that is correct. A little. But when it comes to assessments of character and good,
okay.
A light green speck and imperfect.
How did this happen? There we go.
Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is, things will go as they do.
Can't you turn them normal again, Mr. Volition?
No.
What use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Okay. Been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Yeah, we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna close our eyes and let the moment pass.
For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Only a silvery negative remains. Still smiling, a tired smile.
Can I ask more about you, for the record?
Sure.
Where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Oranje?
Bad memory, officer.
Bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass, duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. And night. At least it was for me.
Bad memory of lilacs and lightning. Homegirl can be in the edgiest band in the world. I'd probably listen to them.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
Oranje c'est lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
For how grim this game is, it is so funny. How do you make money then? Money is very important, and show her some money.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Ranislet.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
It's the world's most tired smile.
Aww.
Miss Oranje, now there is something you should linger on.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. I would offer you coffee, but it's garbage. Literally tastes like poison.
Can we take a look at your passport?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Darn.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
Goddamn. How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
I guess we are suspicious of her now. I have a legal right to demand your passport,
Look,
miss.
officers, I like this place, but I don't want to be stuck wandering the city like a ghost after being robbed of my travel documents.
Excuse me.
I don't want to become an indentured servant in a brothel on Boogie Street. And I don't want my relatives to pay the ransom.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
What do you do, miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts.
Gross!
Asking if
Gross!
his partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
But,
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
What's that?
Oranese
lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Oh, that's her specialty. What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Okay.
The record. So official.
Let's talk more about the so-called... No, let's talk about the deceased.
Yes, I hope you don't mind.
What is Lelystad? The place, I mean. Or where is it?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex, alcohol, speed, probably also sildenafil. No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
A military man, but not a patriot? I mean, he was a mercenary,
No.
right?
He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
Don't seem like much of a patriot yourself.
Mm-hmm. There is nothing on Moindi. The old, old world is dead, and we both knew it. Maybe Oranje did bring us together. In loathing. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
Okay, now we get to ask the weird questions. Tell me something odd. Did he enjoy his death?
Why do you ask?
She seems unsurprised. Okay.
Just have her answer the question. Don't give explanations.
Awesome, yeah, have a good night, Gunner. Thanks so much for the follow. Just have her answer the question. Okay. Yeah. It's just a feeling I have. It's just a feeling I have. Indulge me.
Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Everything checks out here. It's all A-OK. Good answer. No, it doesn't check out. Can't you see she's clearly avoiding something here? That's a strange thing to suggest. The lady is as fair and just.
Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up. There. She momentarily lost control over straight back guy.
Okay, yeah. Have a good night,
Yes,
Ozed. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Guilty.
Yeah, there'll be some Blasphemous on Friday, so look out for that. Gonna die a lot, but it's gonna be so cool. Okay, Clausier, do you feel guilty?
Of course I do. I'm hungover. I feel guilty about everything.
Do you feel guilty about what happened to him?
Among many other things, yes. I could have done something. There's always something he can do, right? Ask me something else.
What is this? An interrogation? You didn't tell her this was going to be an interrogation.
Something miraculous is coming. He told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change. All right, let's see where this is going.
From way out in the northwest, he told me.
Cool.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Okay. Let's talk more of the so-called assault.
Not my favorite topic. But okay.
No.
How about we...
About your room? Yeah. That window is new.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Hate to say it, but you got sad all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
Something is bad in my head in the past.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
It's a feeling. White and filled with doom. Gaseous, invisible, deadly. It's everywhere.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got. With a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Doesn't feel like love at all.
Are you sure? Love is terror. All right.
Okay, I think those are all the questions we got for her. So if I want to talk to Titus, rhetoric. Okay. Now I get to go back and talk to the Hardy Boys. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this stupid new window.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
This window was recently replaced. Okay. There's something going on. Does he know about the window?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing in that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Okay, so we're going for rhetoric. Oh, we should put back on our stupid horrible necktie that I hate. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay, Hardy Boys.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh, he doesn't call us the clowns anymore. Convince Titus he is being manipulated.
I don't know what went wrong the last time.
83% chance.
Good ideas here. Make them all see they're puppets on a string.
Titus, the same thing happened to me. She manipulated me too.
Sucks for you. But get this straight. No one manipulates Titus Hardy. I knew I was sticking it in crazy. But you have no idea what you're doing up there. I can see it in your face every time you come down and sing her song. She's in your head, man. You're fucked.
Brutal, Titus. Brutal, but true. She has a hold on him.
The witness has no hold on officers of the RCM. My partner was just trying to get you to come clean in his unusually emotional way.
Yes.
Why did you say she's manipulating you? She's manipulating them. Remember? I didn't tell you to say that. Who told him that filthy lie? It was me. I made you sound weak, and I shouldn't have. But this guy, Goldmouth, he's way in over his head. Be careful with his...
See all those plus ones? Sorry guys, just a second. Okay, well, don't get to do that one. Still gotta find stupid cryptozoologist. Can't find that. Can't find that or that. And here. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end stream a little early tonight, not for another hour or so, but you'll be ending at 8:30 Pacific time, because I get to Skype with my mommy. Okay, and you know what? Okay, so in the journal there was something about... Okay. Spirit is eternal. And I bought those spirits. And my horrible necktie wants me to drink them. And you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do it, y'all. Blue medicinal spirit. Oh wait, I can't use it? This is 98.7% pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame. Oh, I thought I could just drink it. But apparently not.
The tear machines, your bottles clunk. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay, those are just morale healing things.
colorful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Oh. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Do you sell speed?
Huh? Speed. Like, speed. No, Frit doesn't do that.
Of course not. Frit is an establishment that acts within the law. Is that all, detective?
Bah. What's the point if they don't even sell the good drugs?
I agree.
You see several packaged raincoats. Fill a...
I want to buy a raincoat. Very nice new raincoat. I'm gonna have to click on it to get this stupid thing away. Okay. Dude, Hoodie, welcome! Gotta go fast. That's what speed does. How are you doing, Hoodie? Were you able to sleep? Did you get some good sleep? Oh, I can talk to Ceiling again. You got some real sleep. I'm so happy to hear that.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
The racist told us where her cabin is. We only searched it.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who'd tell on her. But, is she in trouble?
Can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
No need for you to do anything. Don't worry. The police are looking into
Yeah,
this.
maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
All right, I had another question,
The man
actually.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Oh, we're gonna tell him our best verse, y'all. He's a poet.
Your best verse? You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
Oh, I don't want to read these out loud. Okay. No, Tommy. These are my rhymes. Listen! Continue. Oh, she fucked me till I bled. Okay, gross. Okay.
That's,
In the name of God, what are you doing?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna keep doing it. I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
That's nice of you, Tommy.
Yes, and I also thank you for stopping. We have a murder investigation to return to. How about we do that?
Yeah. Okay, bye. Whoo, laddie.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Oh, quick question. Do you sell any tapes?
Tapes? You mean like music tapes? No, music is out. Don't listen to music. I sell extremely cool sunglasses if you want to get your mojo going.
All right, so you have no idea whatsoever where I could find tapes.
Tapes? Tapes are everywhere. They're worthless. kids throw them in the trees. There's one in the bushes, right behind this lorry. No one would ever throw a good pair of high-quality plastic sunglasses in the bushes, mister.
Persuade him to give you money.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder.
It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane.
I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic
I'm
derivatives.
basically
How much are we
Dogecoin.
talking about here?
5 real. I'm a coward.
What? Only a $5? You can't even buy a pack of Royal Extras with that. Let's make this one stick, my man.
God, a pack of Royals would taste so good right now. Get you some of those tar sticks, baby.
1 million real.
But officer, I don't have that kind of money.
Okay,
10
fine.
Real is a bargain for the...
Okay, bye. Does this guy sell tapes?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning. The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar.
What's the deal with this man on the t-shirt?
It's the man from Hjelmdal.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
Their matter-of-fact tone belies their surprise at the fact that you didn't recognize the figure in the print.
Remind me, who's the man from Hjelmdal again?
The man from Hjelmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. Mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD.
Oh.
In fact, most people don't think that man from Hjelmdal ever really existed. But they are wrong.
Hjelmdal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Hjelmdal are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
Wow. What?
How much are you selling a t-shirt for?
Real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Perhaps I could repay you in some other way.
I deal in goods, not services.
I want the shirt.
Hjelmdal of
Love it.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Okay, he does not sell tapes. No, would he be
all
up here?
the old boombox.
I guess we can see if the nightclub is done yet.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
What do you propose, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good.
Noid's
Okay.
right. You have? Well, what's the name?
So you can either name it the title of the game, Disco Elysium. You can name it No Truce with the Furries. Or the Furies? I guess it's the Furies. Because there's only one R. But I read that as No Truce with the Furries, and that just killed me. Or just Revachol West. Okay, it's not as funny that it's not No Truce with the Furries, because I would absolutely make that the name. Revachol West does not sound like a dance club. It sounds like a hipster bar. So we're going with Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
Hey, shut up, youth.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
Sure, Egghead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome.
Boom, that's
Disco
70
Elysium.
experience. Hell yeah.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
I mean to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
That's only 8% chance.
Goodbye,
Nah.
officer.
Oh, that's back at the book place. Okay. Oh, Suna. Oh, she's here. So, what? I need logic. Oh, we got logic, y'all. This hat gives me logic? Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, y'all, we're just gonna... Wow, still a 3%. Minus 10 because of pale unknown. Fuck it.
All you hear is silence in your head.
Okay. Boo. I mean we gotta solve it, but oof, it's gonna be a tricky one. Okay, Lillian wants suggestion. We're gonna ask her on a date or something. Okay, y'all. Put on our best date outfit. I don't know if there's any clothing for suggestion. I don't know if there is. Okay, put on that. Okay.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I'm looking for someone else, actually. Oh yeah.
Who?
Oh. I'm looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are.
People who look for imaginary animals.
Like snowmen. Two old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also...
Oh, okay. You're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
Where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that... Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
So I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that, ma'am.
That's great. Until then, you should maybe start thinking about the funeral.
Sire, she doth not believe it wasn't you.
You are suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
An odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Excuse me. All right, I'm in. But organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Let's focus on the things we can actually do, right?
Absolutely. Things like what, for example?
-1. Kim's presence makes this awkward. Fine, I'll ask her out later. I feel like we've already walked everywhere here, but it's given us nothing on those, on the cryptozoologist.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the...
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay, is little Lily your sister?
Yes. Yes.
You must be Lily Ann's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
I already said that.
Stone
Shit.
Laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. An interesting reason, somehow tied to the case.
An interesting reason tied to the case. What are you laughing about?
The boy stops laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now he's not talking. Just wobbling around like he's afraid of something. You will never get an answer. That's how it is with these little idiots.
Okay, we're not saying children are stupid out loud, even though that'd be funny. That feels a little mean.
Hello, mister. Bye.
Little back swallow circles above you. You hear it chirp. Ooh, have I not been up this thing yet? Maybe not. Oh, there's a person over there. Okay. Oh, there's so much stuff over here. Okay, well, let's go all the way to get those pills. Or money. Dope. The door is not only barred shut, it's inaccessible. Sign says, Entre interdita. An old ticker booth no longer in operation.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Okay. This many bullet holes.
Unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Fine, okay.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile.
Look, Kim, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Okay, walk away. Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of a shaded bench, covered in dust. Boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over.
Go. Nice and easy.
There we
No
go.
way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
So we have the cryptozoologist and Gary is the crypto-fascist. Okay, homie's online a lot.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
For all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
I'll get going. Soggy log, smell of ignition fluid. Tiny cages, carefully constructed. Heavy military blockades, everywhere bullet holes. Okay, another one going into goddamn rhetoric. I don't think I had anything for rhetoric. No, I do. Cool. Okay. Oh, hey, Mr. Hardy. Mr. Titus.
It's you again. What is it?
Swear to God.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated.
Woo! There we go.
Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Good. I like this. This guy's learning.
That's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We didn't hit him, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
I'll look at Kim first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy. Push Angus. We're almost there.
Alright, so return to Angus. Or what? So return to Angus. You gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Oh!
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him?
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
The room falls quiet. So quiet, you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
What? Rude.
Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Evrard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two?
Mm.
You're in. He's all yours. questions.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside.
Ooh.
Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls?
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
Shut up, Shanky.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Oh! Salty snacks! Welcome, Raiders! Kaizo, welcome! Aw, thank you so much for the follow! We're just playing some Disco Elysium. We finally cracked the Hardy Boys, making them talk. Hello, Salty Snacks. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Welcome. Oh man, okay. Oh, we haven't done this yet, and now Raiders are here. Do y'all want to vote on just which question I ask them next? Should be able to do it, like, in the Twitch thingy. Oh, you're playing Dark Souls 2. Awesome. Ooh, I'll have to come and... I need to watch some of that. I haven't seen the Dark Souls 2 playthrough yet. I know that's the controversial Dark Souls. Do you like it so far? Oh, good. Okay, so I got a 50-50. So we're gonna roll a die. And we go, dude. Oh god. Oh god. Definitely the best Souls. You're mostly having fun. I mean, that's what most FromSoft games are, right? They're mostly fun. Okay, we're going to ask about the cover-up. Okay. Do we think Claudier didn't kill him?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
Oh, snippity snap.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
No, totally go to bed. That's honestly, that's my dilemma a lot of times, because I usually stream before bed too. So you like want to raid someone and then go sleep. Oh, Bison, welcome. And yeah, have a good night, Salty. Thank you so much for the raid. It's so nice. I'll catch your next stream for sure.
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's
Thanks,
Martinez
yeah. Just be like me and just not sleep. Hoodie, you can't do it forever, man. Okay, so who's Tibbs?
Yeah. He's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Oh, so he replaced the window. Okay. Okay, so who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do if I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
I mean, you could have just done this from the beginning, my dude.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away, and became himself again.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Said the girls asked for your help. Was this the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
Who is she, this other girl? Do I know her?
No. You're not gonna be on a first-name basis with this person.
Okay. Where is she?
You're not getting to her. This person is affiliated with the Hardy Boys. It's Klausya you want to talk to.
She's affiliated with the Hardys? So she's like a Hardy girl?
I wouldn't go that far. She's just a woman who's sometimes in our company, who sympathizes with Klausya. Let's leave it at that.
You know, actually, some of the guys have been talking, and
No. My answer is no.
Excuse me.
We're Hardy Boys. And that's how it's gonna stay.
Aw. I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
I really like this option, like to whisper to Kim, like, oh my god, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Okay, we're going to talk to Klausya for the last time.
You
Ba-ba-na.
Hey, cop. Before you go, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused.
Dude, good luck, Frosty. Have a good night.
But
still, after all this headache,
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this
Thanks.
place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Boom. Okay. Doot.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what's really happened.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate the terms of your shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
That's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
What's the RCM's involvement with the moral intern got to do with this? Also, what's the moral intern?
You share
I
a
don't know.
database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? Did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
Her chest rises and falls with
that
each word.
Sucks.
And says
oh, 0 out of 10. Do not want that. Oh no.
I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Shut up, empathy. Yeah, better not mention it, asshole. Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette, miss. I'm so sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time.
My beauty
Around
light.
midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
This doesn't fit with the testimony of Titus Hardy. He said she was higher than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
All right, before we continue, who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Okay, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby. Where is this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later. What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Clausia.
When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Why did you call the cops if you were hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Idiot? She's nothing of the sort.
So you would have us believe, but you're not.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once, just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
Okay, some fourth wall breaky stuff.
Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then? She did, of course. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
Okay, when was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom? Inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Okay. What did you have these What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again, with a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Louisdouen County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Louis Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Louis Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Oh my. I'm sure there are people who have done much worse than that.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people, too, not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone.
Oh! Another shelf fell. Okay, cool.
So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way, something to consider.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
If they want to kill me, they'll kill me. If they want to toy with me, they will. She's come to this conclusion weeks ago.
Oh, it's gonna be... Nah, you can't not ask it. Did you kill Laylee?
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
It's okay if you did it in self-defense?
I did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
Okay.
Like what?
Okay, I think we're done here
She
for now.
nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
The lieutenant glances at you, then at the door.
He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her. Who? What? Dear Lord, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not the most fair and just at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of lies. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first. Yes, start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush. See?
You know, I think you didn't make that call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Anyone could know the number, and that someone coughed means nothing.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you, officers, but I am now.
Your real name isn't Claudia Amandu.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
Good, you can tell me the truth.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
You're probably not even Miss Oranje 37, are you?
I am. They can never take my sash and my scepter from me.
You can look that up.
Yes, they can, for lying.
Tell me your real name.
It's Katarzyna Lazier.
Katarzyna.
Could it mean Clausia is an alacronym for Katarzyna Alazier?
Finally, we meet Katarzyna.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist from the wind on the roof.
Was the passport bullshit too?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Claudia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
Where is this boy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
West of the boardwalk in the reeds. We have to check this boy out.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here, past the Bergen sewage pipe, right near the waterline.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
Want to arrest her. Do I? Nah.
She slowly lights another cigarette and and steadies her breath. As if you are. This is not the end of this.
Oh, we are in the presence of some tiger. Lies you told?
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety.
No.
She slowly lights another. As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
No, it didn't. Shut up. Okay. That seems like a great place to stop. Oh, man. Got so many new leads. Gotta look for Ruby.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of
do
your
this real
mind.
quick.
In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Okay, gold. Yeah, dude.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Okay, inspect the ghostly
The man
figures.
does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Have a look at point A, the
ray
roof.
cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what? 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%. With a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Any arguments against A prime? The roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could the shot have come from inside the room?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Could there have been another point of origin further
That's
away?
28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, detective.
Boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20%.
Oh, it's the boardwalk.
A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%.
Too far-fetched. Oh, it's the islet.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea. As you saw in the coin-operated viewer, the shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Nice. Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say those.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule this spot. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally...
Alright, blink. Boom. Okay. Because there's that door out there that we can't open, so Shooter would have had to have gone up that. Okay, so yeah, so now for real, I think it's a good place to call it. Made a lot of great progress, especially on that main murder mystery. Get to find Ruby. Get to... find Clausier. Her Clausier anymore. It's Katarzyna. Find her buoy. Get to solve, getting closer to solving the mystery, y'all. And yeah, I take Wednesdays and Thursdays off, but I'll be playing some Blasphemous on Friday, and then we'll be doing a longer Disco Elysium stream on Saturday. So be sure to look out for that. Yeah, me too. It's so intriguing. Don't know where it's gonna go. So excited. I love me a good murder mystery. Haven't had one in a while. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Be sure to follow for me at Nala for Power on Instagram and Twitter for updates. Be sure to join the Discord if you want to get updates there. And I will see you all on Friday. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.